Yes. Oh boy.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it never ceases to amaze me. I'm out and about a lot, and I always hear about these wonderful organizations in our community that are really driven just to help less fortunate people in our community. And one of those organizations absolutely has to be Rebuilding Together. Now, Rebuilding Together is a national organization, but Rebuilding Saratoga is the organization right here in our community that helps people. And joining me today is Michelle Larkin, who's the executive director. So welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here.
It's nice to be here.
I really do think about that. I think about Habitat for Humanity, and I think about all the different organizations that, try to help our veterans and, people with disabilities and things like that. And I'm very taken with Rebuilding Together because one of the goals, as you were telling me, and I would like to know more about it, is that you would like people to be able to stay in their homes.
Correct.
And sometimes all they need is a bit of a helping hand to do that, right?
That's right. Yep.
So tell me about
neighbors helping neighbors. That's what we're all about. If we hear of a need, somebody applies to us and they have a need, maybe they can't take a bath. So we want to go in and renovate their bathroom so they can now independently take their own bath. And
yes.
I've had people tell me they haven't taken a bath and been able to shower in months.
Yo.
Yep.
Seriously. Okay, that could be serious.
That could be a problem.
Yes, that could be a problem. Ramps, I think of. I'll drive by a house in the neighborhood or something, and all of a sudden there's a ramp there and there wasn't a ramp before.
Right. If you can't get to a doctor, you have a problem if you're in a wheelchair. And so we're going to go in and install a ramp for you. Somebody called us a couple weeks ago. They couldn't leave a hospital because they were paralyzed and they needed a ramp to get in and out of the home.
So I would think, immediately, of course, I'm sure you're thinking the same thing, seniors.
Right.
To make sure that they can remain independent for as long as they possibly can. Think about what that does for their own self-esteem and confidence and things like that, right?
That's it.
But also, it could be an emergency.
That's right. That's right. If you get a project a couple years ago, he's become a friend of ours, or his family, he fell in the middle of the night and severed his spinal cord.
Oh my God.
He couldn't go home. He needed us to renovate his bathroom and put in a ramp.
Yes.
So he can go. He was actually home in time for Thanksgiving.
Oh God, that's it. I think, I think Michelle has a lot of these kinds of stories.
Yes.
In terms of the structure of the organization, how is it funded?
So private donations
Okay.
and local sponsors and grants for example, from New York State. So a lot of grants, and then we actually have just opened up a store to create another funding stream to help pay for our projects.
I've got it. You know what? I want to add one layer to that too, because it's a generosity of the skilled workers in our area, whether they be in plumbing or heating and construction, wherever it may happen to be, donating their services or heavily discounting their services to help Michelle and Rebuilding Together. You got to tell me about the store. This is an odd one. Yeah. Where is this place?
So our store is at 132 Milton Ave, Ballston Spa.
Oh, Ballston Spa,
yeah,
sure. And
we're very excited about it. And we have our offices there and two floors to the store part. And the first store is more like a boutique. You would go in, decorating items and lightly used furniture. And then downstairs is our bargain basement. So people are loving it. We're getting many people coming in. They're either donating items for the store or they're purchasing.
And the money that's raised in the store?
That's right. All the money raised is paying for the projects that we're doing for homeowners in need.
Oh, I've got it. Okay. Boy, I don't know about you. But boy, I love those kind of stores.
Good
bargains.
Stuff. Exactly.
You can find good things there. And again, I just want to reiterate so people know what's in the store. It's not really clothing, right? It's
Correct.
really furniture, household supplies,
Exactly.
those kinds of
building
things.
supplies.
Oh, no
Building
kidding.
materials, yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So a handyman or somebody who a contractor who might just need a sheet or two or one window or something like that. So
Oh, okay. You weekend warriors
Exactly.
out there, which is what I think
Exactly.
handyman means to
Yes,
me.
yes.
Yeah, you might need some supplies or a window or a door or a frame or something like that.
That's right.
You can head down there. It's called the store at Rebuilding Together.
Exactly.
Who came up with that
That's
version?
pretty. I know.
That's not very
Kind of tells you what it
name.
is, though.
It does. Okay, the store at Rebuilding Together. Milton Avenue is one of the main roads right down in downtown Ballston Spa. You can't miss it, and you can't miss the store. I guess that's true. you are a beneficiary every year of Showcase of Homes.
Yes.
And that really is something. You and Habitat for Humanity,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
That's right. So that's coming up.
That's coming up September, last 2 weekends in September. First, it's kind of in the first one in October. It's great. There's some beautiful homes, 18 beautiful homes.
Wow.
And so the reason we are one of the beneficiaries, we offer greeters for the homes. So if any
so
of your
some
viewers
volunteers?
want to be a greeter, they can call me or email me.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Okay, your mission, should you choose to accept it. First, if you know someone in need, contact Rebuilding Together Saratoga, because they're more than willing, as you can tell, to lend a hand neighbor to neighbor. The other thing is make donations, volunteer. Wonderful organization. And with Showcase of Homes coming up, and I know you definitely need volunteers to help you. They're greeters at each one of the homes to make sure that everything goes okay, right?
Exactly.
That's right. And of course, you're the beneficiary of a lot of the funds that they raise.
Yes.
Okay.
So all the money goes right back into the community again.
Yeah, got it. All right. Michelle, boy, since 2003, Michelle has been doing this.
Yeah.
So you're really dedicated. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.